ADHD isn't real. Yep, I've heard this my entire life. From people at dinner tables, from comment sections, from the occasional relative who has very strong opinions and a very limited understanding of neuroscience. So let's talk about it. ADHD has been documented in medical literature since 1775. You heard me right, 1775. That's before the United States was even a country. People were out here struggling to focus before there was even a constitution to struggle to read. Over 100,000 peer-reviewed studies exist on ADHD. Brain imaging research using advanced scans on more than 5,000 children has shown measurable differences in brain structure and function in people with ADHD. Not opinions, not theories, actual measurable differences in actual brains. Every major medical body on the planet recognizes it. But sure, random guy on the internet who doesn't think it's real. Here's what I think actually happens. People confuse two very different things. And we'll use this analogy again. They see a kid who can sit for a video game, but falls apart in the classroom. And they think, that can't be a real condition. They're choosing when to pay attention. We already talked about why that's wrong. The ADHD brain runs on novelty and immediate reward. Video games have that. Classrooms often don't. That's not proof ADHD isn't real. That's proof ADHD is working exactly like the research says it does. Now here's something worth remembering, especially if you're younger and still figuring all this out. Sometimes the people around you haven't seen the research yet, and that's okay. It doesn't mean they're bad people. It just means this is newer information for them than it is for us. What matters is that you understand your own brain, not to win an argument, not to prove anything to anyone, but just so you can start making sense of your own experience. Because once you understand how your brain actually works, a lot of things that felt confusing start making a lot more sense. The research is there, over 100,000 studies worth of it. And honestly, the more people learn about it, the more the conversation changes. Even at dinner tables. It just takes time. And is that another squirrel spotted? Yes, sir. Let's go.